Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I promise I don't have white hair all over my face. That's just, you know, foundation. Don't mind that. So, we're getting back on the decluttering train. I took like a week and a half break, and now we gotta get back to it, and I don't want to. So today we're gonna be doing single eyeshadows, pigments, and like shadow sticks if I have any. I believe I have a few. So we're gonna be decluttering those, and I don't have too many, but I have too much as usual. So if you guys are interested in watching me declutter those, then just keep watching. Alright, so I think I'm going to first start with glitters and pigments just because this is kind of the drawer that is a mess. It's just a mess. So I'm going to go through these Upstate minerals. I absolutely love these minerals, you guys. They are amazing, but some of them I just don't use. I'm going to keep this copper one because it is gorgeous. But I'm going to be passing on this one in coral just because I don't use it and it's really big. So I want someone to get good use out of that. So I'm going to pass that one on. This is the Madam Glam. I absolutely love that. Look at that. I'm going to be keeping that. This is another Upstate glitter in golden brown, and I'm definitely keeping that. That's right up my alley. This is the one in flare red. I still haven't even used this for anything yet, so I'm going to be definitely using that. That is so pretty. And here's one in Shine, and this is the one that I used in my inner corner in my Get Ready With Me using these, so I'm definitely keeping that. That was gorgeous. And this one is in gold, and I really like this one, and I love to use it, so I'm going to keep that, but I also have one of those, the gold ones, going into my Alice Through the Looking Glass giveaway. And then I have this one in Shine Pink, which is gorgeous, so I'll be keeping that one. And I think that is all of my Upstate glitters. Oh, no, here's another one. And this one is the black one, and I'm definitely keeping that one. I have this Eddie Funkhauser pigment, and this one is in Ganesha, I believe, but I never used this, so I'm going to pass that one on. I bought this, and this is a little sample of a MAC pigment in violet, but I've never used it, and it's purple, and I don't think that I ever will, so I'm going to be passing that one on. And then I'm also going to pass on two of these. They're like a Chinese brand glitter, Land Me or something like that, but they're very small and I just don't use them, so I'm going to pass those on. And then we have the Color Tattoo Pure Pigment, and I just don't use this either, so I'm going to be passing this one on. And then all we have left is MAC pigments, which I got from Netta. Thank you so much, girl, for sending me these. So this is MAC's Teal, which I actually just put a picture up on my Instagram of, and this is beautiful. I'm keeping that. This one is MAC's Accent Red, which I don't use this one at all, so I'm going to pass this one on to someone who can use it because they are not cheap, and I want someone to get good use out of these. This one is MAC's Rose, which is gorgeous, so I'm definitely keeping that. I'm going to keep MAC's Deck Chair, which is beautiful. This is MAC's Blue Storm, and I've used this a couple of times, but it's just not something that I will use a lot, so I'm going to pass that one on. This is MAC's, I don't know what that says, honestly, but it's like a mossy green. I've never used this, but it's so beautiful that I do want to find a use for it, so I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep Kitschmas, I think that's believe, or Kitschma, I'm not sure, but look at that. That is gorgeous. And Pink Opal, which is another gorgeous one. I'm going to keep those. And then I'm going to also keep, I think that's Jordan Aries. I'm not positive, but it's a beautiful champagne color. And then I'm going to pass on the MAC's Deep Purple, just because I don't use that at all. Alright, moving on to the first thing of single shadows we have. The first two here are Jordana's Baked Eyeshadows. These are really, really pretty, but I just never use them, and I need to because they are gorgeous. Really, really pretty. I think that I might keep this one here, and this one is in Sand Dunes. It's more up my alley, but when it's wet, they are gorgeous. I just don't know. I don't know. Let's see here. I wish you guys could, like, talk to me through the camera so I could figure it out. I think I'll keep this one and pass on the Sand Dunes one or whatever that was. I think that I'll keep this one in Bronze Gala because that one seems a little bit more pigmented, and it's, I don't really know if I have a color like this or not, but I'm going to keep it. Let's move on. This is a single eyeshadow from Madam Glam in Witchcraft, and it's just a black glitter shadow, and I'm just going to pass this on because I have so many black glitter shadows. This is a Pixie little fourth quad looking thing here. I hate these packagings. They always break my nails. This is very, very pretty, but very hard to use. So I think that I'm going to pass this on. I have 3 Wet n Wild singles here. I love the Wet n Wild singles. I'm definitely keeping Cream Brulee just because, or Brulee I think it is. I don't know. Either or, but I'm definitely keeping that. It's a great shadow to set your primer with. I think I'm going to pass on this one just because I never use it, and this is in Cheeky. And then I'm going to be keeping this one in Nutty because it is a beautiful, like, brown, just pearly looking color, and I love using that in my crease. So I'm going to keep that. And then I have here ColourPop's Birthday Girl. And this is a beautiful shadow. Look at that. I mean, I freaking love ColourPop so much. It's so pretty. So I use this over top of shadows, so I'm going to keep that. This is Stila's Kitten, and I just got this, and I've been already using the crap out of it because I love it. So I'm going to keep that. And then I have MAC, and this is their Peek at You single shadow. It's actually, I think, the only MAC single shadow I have, but it is great for like a brow bone highlight. I'm stuttering already. It's great for a brow bone highlight, so I'm going to keep this. And then I have an e.l.f. kind of duo in Mocha Swirl. I just never use this, so I'm going to pass this on. Alright, and now the second one here, I do have some kind of like eyeshadow palettes in here, which I'm going to end up probably incorporating in a couple of different declutters just because of how I have them stored. But the first here are 3 Becca single shadows. The first one here is in Jacquard, I don't know, Jacquard, something. It's a brown, and I absolutely love this, so I'm going to keep this one. And then we have Chintz, which is a green kind of moss that I love, so I'm keeping that one. And then we have Velour, which I think I'm going to pass on Velour just because I tried using it recently, but I just have too many blacks, and there's no reason to have a black in a single shadow right now just because I have so many in palettes. So I'm going to pass that one on. And then I have a Napoleon Perdis, or I don't know, Napoleon Perdis. And this is a kind of little duo, but these are beautiful. Oh my goodness. Their shadows are so great, but I think that they were discontinued. They're a little powdery, but I mean, gorgeous. So gorgeous. I never ever use this, but I love the shadows. Ugh, I need to pass it on. I just need to pass it on because I don't use it. Then I have a Jordana one. This one I'm definitely keeping. It's kind of just like all the other ones, but look how rich that is. And the colors are gorgeous on this one. So I'm going to keep this one and just use it more. It's so beautiful. I highly recommend getting this one actually. It's in Smoky Browns. Now this one is kind of the bane of my existence, and I don't think I'll ever get rid of it. It's from Hard Candy. It's called High Maintenance. This is what made me fall in love with Hard Candy. This shadow, I had this in a project pan, and I just, you know, never made it, but this shadow is so beautiful. You're probably not going to be able to see it in the camera, but when you use these wet, they are out of this world. So I'm going to keep this one. It's kind of nostalgia at this point because I just love it so much, but I do use it as an inner corner highlight and a brow bone highlight sometimes. And then I have 2 Pacifica eyeshadows, which I never use, so I'm going to be passing these on, but they are wonderful freaking eyeshadows. They're really pigmented. I have this Starlooks one, which is kind of like a cream shadow base, but I'm just not going to use this, so I'm going to pass that on. And then I have this kind of like palette here, and it's called Vinyl Collection, and it's from Wet n Wild because I've been trying out a lot of Wet n Wild shadows. This is a really good one. It's just I don't reach for it. I don't use it. So I think I'm going to pass it on because it is really good, and I want someone to get use out of these. I'm just so sick of having makeup I don't use. And then lastly, this is a Dior, and this is their 5-color thing in Royal Khaki. And this is the only Dior product I have. It's really, really pretty. Honestly, I don't use it that much at all, but I really like the packaging, so I'm going to keep it. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. Alright, and lastly, we have cream eyeshadows. So the first 3 here, the first 4 here are L'Oreal Infallibles. I'm definitely keeping this one in Iced Latte. That's something I use a lot. Also, this one here in Eternal Sunshine is something I love. It's like a gold color. I'm going to pass on this one in Gilded Envy, which is kind of like a green color. I just never use it. And I'm also going to keep this Amber Rush because I love that one. So I'm I'm going to keep those. Now I'm going to pass on all of these e.l.f. smudge pots. These are not bad products, but I just never use them, and I don't want them to dry up before someone has a chance to use them. So I'm going to be passing on all of those. This is a Mary Kay, and this is in, what are you in? Glacier Gray. And this is actually really, really pretty, and I use this as a base if I'm going to use a silver eyeshadow. It is really, really nice, so I think I'm going to keep this because it's the only kind that I have. And then this is a cream eyeshadow. I don't know what it's in. It doesn't really have a name or anything, but it's in like this blue color, and I think that I want to try to use this as an eyeliner someday, so I'm going to keep this and test it out before I know if I want to pass it on or not. And then I have a Jouer cream eyeshadow, and this one is in Galaxy, and this is probably one of the prettiest eyeshadows ever. But it's already like drying out for some reason and flaking up, so when I use it, it's just like Vaseline and everything else just kind of falls out of it. So I'm going to pass this on. I might even just dump it. I might even just like throw it in the garbage because it's not how it was when I first got it, and that's kind of irritating because that's not cheap. Then I have a Tarte one, and this is in Shimmering Moss, and I absolutely love this color, and I love this shadow, so I'm going to keep that. Then I have two ColourPop ones, and this one is in Kathleen Lights, which I'm going to keep because it's beautiful, and I use it all the time. And then this one is in Blaze, which is another one of my absolute favorites. Look at that. Oh, I love it. So I'm going to keep this one as well. And then lastly, what I have is some flower eyeshadows. Now these two in the white packaging I'm keeping, and this one in the black packaging I'm going to pass on. Now this is their old formula. The white ones, their old formula is amazing. These ones suck. The ones in the black top, they are horrible. They are nothing like these ones, and it's really sad. So that is going in the giveaway pile. So this is everything that I'm going to be passing on. I actually just got a whole drawer and a half now of more room from doing this declutter. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you later. So I think I did pretty good. I mean, there wasn't too many to get rid of, but you know, too many single eyeshadows can take up a lot of room. I am thinking about depotting a lot of them and just putting them into a Z palette to just free up some drawer space for me, but I think I did pretty good. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe before you leave, and leave me a comment down below and let me know what you want to see me declutter next. Do not say blush. We're not there yet. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!